If you're feeling overwhelmed in your business or even your life and literally just feel like you're stuck, your to-do list is massive, but you can't think clearly, you're full of brain fog and you just can't focus to get anything done. And then your list grows bigger and bigger and the problem just gets so much worse. I totally feel you. It is normal. It happens to all of us. And I'm going to share a couple of things with you that may help to clear some of those tasks and lift the fog. So I often find that I want to get some business done in the morning, first of all, before starting on any other tasks around the house. But often I find that because I can't think clearly, I end up sitting and just scrolling through Facebook or Instagram and just wasting time, not getting anything done. It's an absolute nightmare. So how do we stop that? So first of all, one of my tips would be get it out of your head and onto paper. Our brains are only designed to deal with so much at once. They filter out what they don't feel is important, and then we forget things or we can't think clearly enough about a certain task to be able to get it done. So start with a list. Write down a master list of everything that you want to get done and then break it down. So for example, take 3 things that day from the master list that you can commit to doing. So get those done first. It will feel absolutely amazing when you've crossed 3 things off your to-do list, off your big list, and then you'll have a sense of achievement that day that you've got something, you've got some bits done, you've got something done. It's like an achievement and you've done it. It may even spur you on to do an extra task. Set yourself a timer. So say 10-15 minutes to start with and commit to taking proper full-on action until the timer ends. So say I'm going to spend 10 minutes following up with customers, and then when I've done that, I'm going to go and put a load of washing on or empty the dishwasher or, whatever it is that you feel like you need to get done. So set your timer and spend those 10 minutes doing exactly that task. Then once you've done that, get that home job done or the next thing on your list. After that, you could spend another 10 minutes to do another chunk of the same task, or you can set yourself a new task and possibly cross something new off the list. Don't deviate from that task. Ignore your notifications. If you send a message to a customer and they reply, don't reply yet. Complete the number of people you wanted to send messages to first, and then you can go back and respond to people once those are done. That way you're not flitting between jobs and risking falling in the scroll hole again. So write down who you've sent a message to so that you can see that you've taken the action. Sometimes just seeing yourself and showing yourself that you've been productive and done something really does make a significant difference to how you feel, as you know that you've accomplished something. If you find yourself stuck again and starting to feel like you can't focus, then get up and move. So either complete a house task that involves moving your body, throw the hoover around the house, put some washing away, or even just chuck on some music and have a little dance. Play a game with your kids, just anything to kind of shift your focus, get you out of your head, raise your energy. Then you'll be able to think clearer, you'll feel better, and you can go back to your list and go again. If you complete everything you wanted to do for the day off that list, then you have 2 options. Either you can try and do a couple more tasks from the master list, or you can just forget about it for the rest of the day and go and do something that you enjoy. Spend some time with the people that you love, do something that makes you feel good. Reward yourself for the work that you've done and what you've achieved that day. Try to get out of your head. So being a business owner can sometimes mean that you never switch off. You're always thinking about your business, what you need to get done, how you can improve yourself, thinking about how you can better serve your customers or your team, or how everyone's getting on, when or where your next sale is coming from. And it can be so difficult to switch off. I am so guilty sometimes of just completely not listening to people when they speak to me in my house because I'm thinking about my business and all of those things. So setting the tasks, ticking them off, and knowing that you've been productive and taken action that day can sometimes be enough to say to yourself, right, I've worked hard on my business today. I haven't sat and scrolled through Facebook. I haven't wasted any time. I've taken action. So you can be proud of what you've done, and you will probably find that that allows you to give yourself a break and take some time off and have fun. You'll probably find you have loads of extra hours in the day too, because you're not sitting there falling in the scroll hole. So another tip would be to listen to somebody who inspires you. When I'm in a bit of a funk and I can't seem to get my head in gear to get anything done, I'm not getting any results, and that's giving me the fear and stopping me from taking the action that I need to take, then I like to listen to a podcast, someone who lifts me and motivates me. So my go-to at the moment is Jessie Lee Ward's podcast. She always seems to have a new episode, which is exactly what I need at that exact moment. The content she puts out is absolutely brilliant. It really, really helps me to get back to where I need to be, gives me an action step to take to get my business moving forward again. Dealing with interruptions. So I have kids. I know that it's not always easy to set a timer, stick to a task for a set amount of time, because you can bet your life that you'll hear "Mom, Mom" 365 times. If your kids are old enough to reason with, then what you can do is have a chat with them first. Tell them, "Mummy just needs 10 minutes to complete this task, and then I will be with you." So ask them to wait for the time to go off before they interrupt you. I do this with my 7-year-old and she completely gets it. You'd be surprised sometimes. We don't give kids enough credit. Just let them know in advance and they generally cooperate. You can make the timer going off into a game of some sort. With younger children, I get that it's not so easy. If you get interrupted a lot, then just try not to stress and don't put pressure on yourself. If you have a partner who can help, then get them on board. Just let them know that you just need X amount of minutes and then you're free. Hopefully they'll understand, and you're working your business to help your family. But if that's not possible, then don't worry. You're doing an amazing job. Deal with your little one first. Don't stress about business, and you'll find those minutes will add up eventually. If you stay calm, don't wind yourself up, and just know that when your child is sorted and happy again, you can go back and tick more off your list. If you get stressed about being interrupted, it only adds to the brain fog. So don't put loads of pressure on yourself. Just do what you can and you will feel amazing each time something is completed off your list. Obviously the master list may grow, but that's fine, we can deal with that. Just don't waste any time scrolling until you've completed the 3, 4, 5, however many tasks is right for you to complete that day. Don't give yourself a hard time. Just take a day off if you need to. Sometimes it all gets a bit much. Just have a day off. Business is hard. Being a woman is hard. We juggle so much every single day. We always have a million things to think about. But just know you can do this. You've got this and you are amazing. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button if you got any value from it at all or can relate to it in any way. You can also follow me on Instagram or join my community on Facebook. The Linktree is in the description, so you'll find everything that I do in there. You'll find links to my Instagram, you'll find links to my community. Take care and I will see you in the next video, and I hope this helps.